Hello, Hoppin' John here. This is my first attempt at putting a slideshow together for YouTube, so bear with me as I go through this. This is my renewable energy systems that I have. The left-hand side is a photovoltaic system, which is what we're going to kind of go through as I built it. The little windmill, a little hand-built job there, and then my hot water system, which is an active system with a glycol and a storage tank. So without any further ado, we'll jump into the next slide. Here we broke out the old tractor here and dug a pretty good sized hole. We went down about 3 feet with the main part that we dug, and then went on down another 2 foot or so with post hole digger, and we set a 4-inch pipe in here. Here's a little bit better shot of the hole. Like I say, I'm going to fill all this full of concrete. 4-inch pipe, schedule 40, welded some nuts on it. I'm going to shove a 3-inch pipe down the middle of it, which is what the tracking system will be mounted on, and then lock it down with some bolts. And then I'm going to run some conduit out here for the wires. Here's a little bit better shot of the hole in the pipe and just how deep this thing is. This pole is about 6.5 foot long. So, and I'm going to backfill this with about 1,000 pounds or so of concrete. Here's what it looks like now that we've got it all filled back in and covered up. It's out in the middle of my garden spot out here. Ran a 2-inch piece of conduit all the way out here from my garage to carry my wires. So we'll see how it turns out. Here we're starting to build the mount for the tracking system that the panels will actually lay on. This came from a 10-foot satellite dish from a neighbor a few blocks over that he donated to me. It came complete with an actuator and everything. I cut all the extra metal off of it and welded it to some framework that I fabbed up. I think it's going to work pretty good. It gives me full adjustability. So here started fabrication. A couple pieces of angle iron, a couple pieces of C-channel. I'll throw some square tubing in here to kind of stiffen this thing up a little bit. A little further along here, we've got a coat of paint on it. Framework's pretty much done. I'm going to put another coat of paint on it, and then I'll do a dry fit of the panels, see how well they line up and everything. Here's a shot of the actuator assembly and how it bolts up to the track system. Basically, it's going to cause it to pivot from east to west on my system. Here's a shot of the mounting hardware that I'm going to use. Basically a 1/4-inch nut, bolt, and washer. The nut is a locking nut. I've got a piece of 1/4-inch hard rubber here. I'm going to allow this panel to move a little bit because I figure with all this aluminum on here, it's going to expand and contract quite a bit. Here I've got them bolted onto the tracking system. The solar panels are 175 watts a piece, 525 watts max. So looks like a pretty clean fit. I'll take this thing out to the garden spot and get her mounted up and see how well she works. Well, here we have it, up and running, putting out some pretty good power. As you can see, I've built this thing a little bit bigger so that I can accommodate some more panels. I'm going to try to get about 1,000 watts on this, give or take. But it seems to be working real well. Tracks east to west just fine. Got a little tracking device on her. But getting good power out of it. Really well pleased with the performance. And I'll try to put some videos together here in the future to show the whole systems and how they work. And don't pay any attention to that date down there in the bottom right hand corner. Forgot to set the time and date on my camera. But thanks for watching. Hoppin' John signing out.